Hey guys, how's it going? I am back with another video. Today we're going to be ranking each starting point guard in the NBA, and if you want to be one of the top 400 subscribers, because we are on the road to 400 subscribers, and you could be a part of that, hit that subscribe button and let's get right into it. So the first player we have here, Drew Holiday. I'm going to put him in B for now. He has been injured for the Bucks. He hasn't been as good as Bucks fans might have thought when they got him. So yeah, I'm gonna put him in B. Ja Morant this season, kind of disappointing. I hate putting him in B. I think most of people expect putting him in A, but for what you're getting out of him, you're not getting. I mean, 20 points a game is okay, but for the Memphis Grizzlies, it's just not what I expected. I can look up his stats here. He's not even averaging 20 a game. He's averaging 19. He has been injured, so it's not much to go off of. But yeah, I'm going to keep him at B for now. I'm sorry, Grizzlies fans. Malcolm Brogdon. I'm debating putting him at A, because Malcolm Brogdon has been really good this season. I can look up his stats as well. And his team is just in the better position as these other two players. So we got 21 points. Free throw percentage is 91. I didn't even know that. Field goal percentage 44%, which is really nice. What about his steals? 1 steal a game. Total rebounds is 5. So yeah, I think he's had a better year than these two players for sure. Then next we got Kobe White has been a C so far. I hate putting him here, but I think that's just the production he gives you as of late. Russell Westbrook, I'm gonna put him in the same category as these two guys for what he's giving you. Yeah, I think he deserves that. I mean, we can look at his stats again. I'm pretty sure his points are down playing with Bradley Beal. I mean, 19.7 points. I mean, it's a near triple-double. You can put him at A, but I don't know if I'm comfortable. Maybe at the end of this list we can put him at A, but as of now, I'm going to keep him here. Let me make sure that my screen looks okay. John Wall, I'm going to put him at C. Not a great year. Since the James Harden trade, he started off pretty well, but now it's a little downhill. Obviously an S tier for LeBron, that's without saying. He's an MVP candidate in his 18th year, something like that. Same for Damian Lillard. Just feels right. CP3, I have to put him at A. He's an all-star. None of these three players are an all-star, and none of them were even in all-star contention. Like, they weren't even snubbed. So yeah, I feel comfortable putting him there. Luka, I feel comfortable putting him in S tier. All three of these guys, I mean, they're yeah, I'm gonna keep him right there. Mike Conley, I'll put him as the same tier as these two. I'm debating putting him in A, but I mean, no, I don't think I can. I have to put him in B. Jamal Murray, I have to put him in B as well. I'm debating putting. Yeah, I'm gonna put Jamal Murray in B because he's not an all-star. He wasn't even an all-star snub. So I know I have Malcolm Brogdon pretty high on this list, but his stats back him up for that. Pat Bev, it's either a C or D. We'll put him in C. Maybe Kobe White goes down. We'll keep both of them in all three of these guys in C as of now. Goran Dragic, C. Alfred Payton, I think he's good enough for a D, guys. Same with Markelle. He could have been in C or maybe B, but with his injury, it's hard to tell with him. Ben Simmons is an A. I don't think he's at this level of these three players right here, but I think he's the best player out of these three right now. We have De'Aaron Fox. I'd say he's an A, even though he's, again, not an all-star, which is pretty much this category, except Malcolm Brogdon and him. But I think he was a snub, and so was Brogdon, so I think they warrant being at that level. DeJounte Murray, I have not caught up with Spurs basketball, so I have to look up his stats. But I'm pretty sure he's having a pretty good year. 15.7 rebounds is a pretty good stat line, and I know counting stats doesn't warrant everything, but that's a pretty good stat line. So that's C, because he's not having as good of a year as these guys, I would say. Kyle Lowry, have to put him at C. I'm sorry, Raptors fans, but for what he gives you, it's nothing special, you know. I mean, we can see kind of his counting stats again. I mean, 18 points, 6 rebounds. Yeah, that's about the same level. I might put Pat Bev down here because he's now that I think about it, he's not at the level of these players. I don't think Kobe White is either, as these 4 players. Darius Garland, I'm going to put him right here. Just because he started out the year fine, he got a little injured, and now he's kind of averaged out to an okay player. So I think D is okay for him. Kemba, I'm not going to disrespect him too much. I think he warrants a C grade. He's been okay in his last 5 games, but he started the year off not so hot. Killian Hayes, F. I hate putting rookies at this F tier because it's kind of hard as a rookie point guard. So, but if you just look at his turnovers, it shows itself. We have Kyrie. It's either at an A or an S. I mean, if I'm putting Damian Lillard as an S tier, I have to put Kyrie right there. If I were to rank these players, I'd put Luka. Yep, I'd do it like this. If I were to rank these players, I'd probably have CP3 as a second, like that. Anyways, LaMelo, I'll put him at C tier. Although he has an insane rookie season, I don't think he's at the same level as any of these guys. But I would put him as maybe the second highest player right here. Yeah, I think he's good enough for that already, which is saying something. We have Ricky Rubio. I can look up Ricky Rubio stats because I have literally no idea. But I know it's either going to be a D or F. I mean, 7 points. Yeah, that's... I'll put him in D. I might put Markelle and Alfred Payton down here. Yeah, I think I'm going to go like that. Steph Curry, obvious S tier. Shea, he's either a B or an A. I think he's a B. I think his stats are kind of inflated right now because he is the only player on their team. So his stats are going to be up. Trae Young, not an all-star, but he was pretty much there. Like, he was probably one spot away. If it wasn't Domantas Sabonis getting in for the injury replacement, it was probably Trae Young. I think you have him right there. I think he's at the same level as these guys. And Lonzo, ending out the list. For what he gives you defensively, I'm going to put him as the same tier as LaMelo, even though it kind of feels wrong. If I want to tweak some things, what would I tweak? All right. Is Shea a better player than any of these guys? No. Okay, I don't think any of these players are better than any of these players. Are any of these players better than the B players? I mean, you could make a case for Kemba being better than Mike Conley. But record-wise, I don't think it supports that. As far as these players, the D players being better than the C players, I don't see any of that. So I think this list is pretty good. Yeah, I think this list is pretty much done. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, like, all that stuff, and I'll see you guys next video.